Hello and welcome back. I hope wherever you are today, you're taking a moment to just breathe. This is the time of year. It has a way of bringing up a lot. Old memories, lessons, emotions, even old doubts might come about.
Hi there, I'm Sherry Brody, and after more than 40 years working behind the chair, I've learned that success doesn't come from luck. It comes from a lot of faith, perseverance, and courage to keep showing up when life gets messy. Almost 15 years ago, I lost everything. I had to rebuild everything from the ground up: my life, my career, and my confidence. There were moments I wanted to quit, but by God's grace, I found the strength to cut through it, one step, one prayer, one haircut at a time. That's what this podcast is all about. Cutting through it is where we get real about what it takes to build a successful career and a life behind the chair that actually works. So if you're ready to stop doubting yourself, strengthen your skills, and build a business rooted in faith, purpose, and truth, you're in the right place, my friend. This is Cutting Through It, where we don't just talk about hair. We talk about life, growth, and everything it takes to become the hairstylist and the person God created you to be.
So today I just want to spend a few minutes helping you reset from last year and help you recharge before the new year begins. This episode is going to be short, but powerful. Because before the new year starts, I want to walk you through a simple mindset reset that can help you step into 2026 with not only more clarity, but with more confidence. Today isn't about resolutions. It's not about setting goals. It's simply about taking some time with yourself to just pause and take the time to ask yourself 3 important questions. Questions that will help you step into the next year with clarity and just a sense of peace. So grab yourself a notebook and a pen so that you can write these down and spend time later just having a quiet moment with yourself and really pondering these questions and journaling out your thoughts. So question 1 is, what do I want to leave behind this year? This one's a big one. I really want you to think about this because what you leave behind is just as important as what you carry into the next year. Some suggestions that you might leave behind are self-doubt, maybe patterns in your life that are causing you burnout. I know for me, I tend to not allow myself to relax enough. I'm always going. And that's not good for me. I need to make sure that I make time for myself so that I can do better in my day and just be a better wife, a better hairstylist, a better grandma. Another pattern might be you're an overgiver. You're a people-pleasing yes. And maybe it's time for you sometimes to say no. Maybe it's stepping over that ugly old word, fear. Stepping over that. Maybe it's letting go of a client that drains you. You know, those clients that suck the life out of you, that they leave and you're just like, oh my God, I just want to end my day. Or maybe it's a habit that's hurting your business. Maybe you need to start setting your alarm. Maybe you need to start going to bed earlier. I don't know what it is, but guys, you can't grow or move forward if you're still holding on to things that are weighing you down. So ask yourself this question. What is one thing, just one thing, that you no longer want to bring into the next season of your life and your career? All right. Question 2. What did I learn about myself this year? This one is huge. This one matters so much because so often we rush past those moments that were really good moments that were our own growth and celebrate ourselves. I've been reading a book by Mel Robbins, and it's the high 5 method. And at first I thought this is really stupid. Why would that make a big deal? But I got it because I really like Mel Robbins, and I started reading it, and it's some of the things that she says in there, it's so true. Like, we are so good at high-fiving and cheering somebody else on when they have a good moment or something happens, but we're not with ourselves. And honestly, guys, I did this for a while. I just wake up in the morning and high-five myself in the mirror. And I thought, it actually does. It feels good. We've got to start cheering ourselves on. So I want you to think back and just think about some of these things. There's some questions you can write down just to ponder and journal about. And one would be, did you learn you're stronger than you thought? Did you survive a season you didn't expect? That's a big one. Maybe this past year you discovered a boundary that you needed to set and you did it. Did you grow more confident in a certain area? And this is a big one, guys. Did you realize you're capable of more than you believed? When you take time to really celebrate these things that you've learned and honor those moments that changed you, you can look in the mirror and acknowledge yourself and say, hey, I'm a survivor. I'm a warrior. I'm good. Okay, question 3. How do I want to feel next year? And this isn't about, it's not what goals you want to hit. It's not how much money you want to make, but how do you want to feel working behind the chair as a hairstylist? Or how do you want to feel in your life all around? Do you want to feel supported? Do you want to feel more confident? Do you want to feel more at peace and calm? Do you want to feel more in control? Or maybe it's just being more connected. I don't know what it is that you want to feel. You've really got to think about it and just spending some time on these and just journaling what flows through your mind. And I can honestly tell you guys, I'm not the best journaler, but I've really been trying to get in the habit of it. And I went to a women's retreat this past year, and there was a lot of time there where they really gave us time to sit and journal. And I would read a verse out of the Bible and really think about it and pray about it and ask like what it's about and start talking to God. And I started just being quiet and then just started writing down things that were coming to my mind. And it's really crazy to look back on that. And it really started me on journaling because it really helped get things out of my head and out of my heart that I didn't even realize were there. So I really encourage you to do that, because when you choose how you want to feel, you will then create habits that support that feeling. Something that I thought about when the new year started for 2025 was that I just really wanted to feel stronger emotionally and more at peace. And when I really started thinking about it and journaling about it, I realized that I was getting up in the morning and just going about my day. And something that's really important to me is just spending some time in the Word and in prayer in the morning before I start my day, and do a devotional and just have a quiet time with my coffee and my Bible and my devotional, and just have at least half hour, 45 minutes. If I could get an hour, then I would do that. And so something that I did was I made myself get up earlier. And I can honestly tell you that I didn't miss too many days of doing that. And the days that I did miss doing that, I saw such a difference in my day. The days that I spent the time, I got up and had that quiet time for myself, my days just went by so much better. I just felt more at peace. Things that would happen during the day, maybe a client was late or I had somebody that had to cancel at the last minute, something that would normally just really upset me, just really didn't seem to bother me as much. And so when I look back, that's something positive that happened in 2025 that I made a change in doing that really changed the way I wanted to feel. I wanted to feel more at peace and not so frustrated at times and more relaxed. And that really helped me. Before we wrap up today, I want to bring you back to those 3 questions, because these are the ones that can honestly shift the entire direction of this coming year. Number 1, what do I want to leave behind this year? Number 2, what did I learn about myself this past year? Number 3, How do I want to feel in this next year? Hey, and I really want to encourage you to take a quiet moment sometime this week, grab yourself a journal, sit in your car, sit in your salon suite before your first client, just when you have some time to yourself, and actually write these out and let yourself slow down a bit and just answer them honestly. And then I want to encourage you with something that I do every year, and that is choose one word, a word that captures the feeling that you want to carry into 2025. Some examples, it could be calm, it could be confident, it could be courageous, it could be fearless, it could be anything. And then once you decide on that word, I want you to write it down. Put it somewhere where you'll see it every day. Maybe the mirror in your bathroom, maybe it's your phone wallpaper, but put it somewhere in your drawer. When you open your drawer to get a comb out, you'll see it, just to remind yourself of your word. It'll help keep you on track. And let the word become something that reminds you of who you want to become and who you are becoming. So as we close this year, I just hope for you, just one simple thing, that you walk into 2026 feeling lighter. I want you to feel more grounded than you ever did before. And most importantly, release anything that doesn't suit you from last year so that you can go forward into this new year with so much intention. Happy New Year, my friend. I'll see you in the next episode.
Hey, thanks for hanging out with me today on Cutting Through It. I hope today inspired you. I hope that it gave you some clarity and confidence. But most importantly, I hope it gave you the courage to keep going. Because you, my friend, you're not meant to do this journey alone as a hairstylist. If this episode lit something up in you, would you hit the subscribe button? But most importantly, let me know by leaving me a review. And also, I have another favor to ask. Will you share this with another hairstylist who you know that might need a little boost today? Your words help this message from this podcast reach more hairstylists who need it. And if you want to dive a bit deeper with me and learn about all the free resources I have, head over to my website at onpointhairbysherry.com. Until next time, stay faithful, stay focused, and stay on point. And never forget that your clients, they'll remember more about how you made them feel than anything else at all. Have a blessed day.